Good morning. Good morning. I was just hanging out on the Facebook answering questions. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's after 9 o'clock. I need to go live. So, hello, welcome. These little pieces of paper are tiny sfeals that my children drew for me because they love me and they know that I love sfeel. So, happy November 16th. It is Thursday, so we're gonna do Trendy Thursday. Today's my daughter's birthday. She's 11. So we're doing that today. She's in school though, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I was just in the Facebook group answering questions, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go live. All right. So I asked this morning if you guys want to make shapes bingo cards, and let me see what the answer was. Shapes bingo cards or Thanksgiving break reading log. Now we made a reading log. When was it? It was like for summer. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many group things. Okay, let's see. Okay, so most people did a heart, and a heart was no. Oh, yeah, everybody wants to do the reading log. Oh, but everybody said the shapes printables. Everybody, I don't know. I think we're going to do the shapes one because that's what I was prepared for. Some people liked both. You're so silly. You guys are so funny. Okay. Well, we're going to make some shapes bingo cards. I guess we could do reading log, but if you want to do the reading log, actually I have from summer reading log. Let me grab that for you. We made this, I don't remember when, but here, I'll show you. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. You can't see anything I'm doing right now. Sorry. Oh, gosh. My life today. Let's see. There we go. We'll share this. It's in all of the things. So I made this for you. This is like the terms of use page. And then we have the reading thing. If you change these to like turkeys or something, Thanksgiving theme, that'd be so cool. Let me fix this because I don't like, there we go. Okay. And then there's like a summer bingo, and then this reading log that has like the ratings, and then there's some bookmarks, and then summer reading award. Like you can do all of these things. That's inside the membership somewhere on June 22nd. I'm gonna write it down to make sure that it's there for you so that if you don't have it, it will be in the membership. It is in the membership. If you're in Podia, it's definitely there. If you're in the new one, which is EduCreators Toolbox, then I'll check. Add reading log to ECT. That always throws me off because it should be ETZ. So this is the Canva template, but it also has the, what is that called? The PowerPoint template. So I'll make sure they're both in there for you. Don't worry. Oh, okay. So reading log is heart. Happy birthday to your baby. Thank you. Is she feeling better today? What have you planned? Winter and summer, we had a reading log. Okay. She's better. I think she's fine. I don't know what was going on the other day, but she just has like a sore throat, but like it hasn't turned into anything. So she just like slept all day last night. Like she came home, she had a half day yesterday, and she came home and she just slept. She just slept the whole time. So yeah. And now she's feeling better, but I have to go to the store and get a whole bunch of wrapping paper for all of her presents. And she wants this unicorn from Target. So we're going to get that too. And what else? Yeah, she's got a whole bunch of books, and yeah, I could post pictures in the Facebook group. I don't want to waste any time for you guys. Okay. So let's talk about things that are trending right now. I highly encourage that you come over here to CPT and you look at the trends. Good morning, Veronica. You're the only one I could see the name of. But if you click on the search bar, it'll drop down everything that's trending right now. And people are searching for Thanksgiving. So I highly recommend, if you have any Thanksgiving products, you go back and look and see what you can fix on them. And one thing that I thought was cool this morning, I was looking up. So this is what I do on every Thursday is I come on here and I just like type letters and I see what comes up. So I found Thanksgiving break and there's a whole bunch of things. So let's see, I wrote them down, but there's also Thanksgiving break packet and then writing and then the reading challenge, which is why I thought that would be a good idea for you guys. So I'll make sure that's up there today, and the reading log. And then there's day before Thanksgiving break activities. There's activities returning from Thanksgiving break. There's Thanksgiving break bingo. Thanksgiving bingo. There's Thanksgiving Thanksgiving brain breaks. And then there's Thanksgiving I Spy that I thought you guys can make those with all the stuff that's inside the membership. So if any of those are like, oh man, that sounds like a great idea, go make that. You don't even need to be here right now because odds are you have Bingo Generator. And if you don't, that's fine. You can buy it today. It's on sale. So I want you to make $1 bajillion. So whatever you need to do to make $1 bajillion, let's do it. Look at this. She is in the membership. Look at those. She made bump cards. These bump dice games. I remember we made these like a few months ago and she's like, oh my gosh, I think it was actually last year around this time we made one. She's like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. And then she made them for the entire year pretty much. And she just keeps making them and she's selling them. And she's doing great. So now she made a bundle. I'm excited. She's going to make $1 bajillion. So also I wanted to talk about the cyber sale. Now, things have changed on TPT when it comes to the sale. So I'm going to press this button, but let me press it over here first and see what happens. See if it goes to okay, no, it doesn't. Okay. So if you go here, up on the top, it says our cyber sale is coming on November 27th and 28th, which I believe that's Cyber Monday. Yeah. So here's Thanksgiving. It's a week from now. And then Black Friday. And then it'll be Cyber Monday and Tuesday. So there's so when you come here to throw a sale, you can automatically add a 20% discount during the TPT wide store sale, site-wide sale. Look at me. I'm so good at words. Okay. So I have this clicked. So it already made this for me. So let's see. I have 7 more products since last year or the last sale. But let's see. You can edit things. It looks like you can make less of a sale if you want, which I would not do that. And you have the entire store selected. Cool. So yeah, easy peasy. All right. So that's something you can do. And you should do. Ready your store for that. Do that for sure. You'll get some sales. It'll be good. It'll be good for you. But I just want to talk about how cool it is that like last year, let's see, what is it? Last November, I had 218 products. I've made 102 products this year. How cool is that? Isn't that cool? I love doing that. I love looking at my old products or my old sales. And then in 21, I had 126 products. So I made 100 products that year too. That's cool. And then before that, it was like 100. And then before that, it was, none. It's just cool to look back and see like what kind of sales you had or what kind of how many products you had. Like just 3 years ago I had 11 products. And now I have 300. All right. So let's talk about shapes. So you can go on to TPT right here and you can just type in shapes. Press enter, and then you can come over here to the bottom and go to show all resource types, and then scroll down a little. You have to be on top of this part to scroll down and go to clip art. Oh, and hi, I'm Beth Ann Averill. Ooh, I made a sale. I'm Beth Ann Averill. I teach people how to make money on Teachers Pay Teachers, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So yeah, let's get going. That's all. That's all I want to say. I always forget to introduce myself. Okay, so shapes. You can use any of these. You can come over here to free and find things that you like. Like, look at this Christmas clip art. That's fun. These are 2D shape Christmas tree ornaments. That's fun. That's cute. All right. Or these have, well, that's a mandala. These are pizzas. These are shaped turkeys. What shape are, well, anyway, so you can, find all these, and then you can come up here. Instead of relevance, you can say most recent if you want, and you'll probably find something like Christmas pudding or frosted Christmas cookies. I was hoping for something fall. So if you're looking for a special season, you can go to holidays and seasonal, and then you can click autumn. You can come over here and click Thanksgiving, and I think it'll do both. Oh, if we get rid of Thanksgiving free clip art. There we go. So there's macaroni and cheese, or we can go back and do fall. Wow. So I had 65 for last year's November 28th sale. Much more now. That's so exciting. That's exciting. Congratulations. So now we're on free for fall. So they have pumpkins, they have trees, they have these little turkeys. Look at that. Oh, and then you can also go to Creative Fabrica to find some. Or you can be like me and I have purchased 1,000. So you have plenty to find. Let's see. Let's do shapes. And let's see. So I have these already. Yeah, I have muggers. This is no. Okay, so let's see. Winter, Christmas. That would be cute too. Gingerbread, Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use these little turkeys right here. Who doesn't like turkeys? Okay, so turkey 2D shapes, and you just download. Bada bing, bada boom. And then Halloween, she has so many shapes, and I've purchased all of them because I love Barefoot and Bilingual. Okay. In case you didn't know that about me, I don't know. I'm very secretive about my favorite clip artist. I know it's very hard to tell, but it's them. Okay. So we're gonna grab this. Open. Yeah. So, you know what we're doing tonight? I do have an idea of what we're doing tonight. We are going to the book fair because tonight is my kids like book fair night or whatever. Book fair. I was thinking, I was like, oh, I should take my daughter to the bookstore because she's obsessed with reading because, she's a little cherub from heaven and she loves reading and I love her. So, I was like, we should go to a bookstore, but then the Scholastic Book Fair is in or whatever. I don't even know if it's a Scholastic anymore, but the book fair is in. So I was like, we're going to the book fair. All right. So here's my cute little turkeys. Yes. And I bought her like a whole thing of books from Costco because she started reading that. It's like the School for Good and Evil. I don't know if you've seen, it has a show on Netflix. We haven't watched the show with her or a movie. I'm sorry. It's a movie. She just found the book. I guess it was, I don't know. I guess it's popular now because of the movie. And she read one of the books and she's like, I love this book. And then I found it at Costco and it had like 7 books. And I was like, oh yeah, girl, we're going to get the whole thing. So we're the kind of people, well, I'm the kind of people, I specifically, I'm sure my husband is fine with it, but I'm the type that's like, if there's a book that goes with the movie, we're reading the book before we watch the movie. So like right now we're watching Harry Potter or we're reading Harry Potter, and she's going to read all these books. And then when she's done, then she can watch the movie, and it's so fun. All right, let's see. Reading opens up your mind to so many other avenues about everything. I agree completely. And I tell her all the time, oh my gosh, she wants to read books about the Holocaust. She's learning about World War II in her history class. And I don't know if I'm ready for that personally, but she is really wanting to learn about it. So she wants to do that. What age is the books your daughter is reading for? Let me look. What age is the School for Good and Evil books for? 10 to 12, it says. Grades 3 to 7, it says. There's like 7 books, I think, that she was reading. Not that she was reading, 7 books in the little series. The School for Good and Evil. That's what it's called. Here it is. It's this one. So it's like about this little, look at that. It's so fun. And so these twins built this school together, and then they decided that they wanted to fight about it. Oh, look at that. School years on the bottom, it says, and then the Camelot years. So yeah, One True King. Yeah, she's so excited about it. I think she read this first one, The School for Good and Evil, the first one. And now we got all of these other ones for her. She's going to lose her mind. She's so excited. But yeah, we talk about how, like, if there's ever a banned book that she should come home and tell me, and I'll buy it for her. And now she's like, so we got to read these Holocaust books because they're banned somewhere, aren't they? And I was like, you're probably right. But that's just really painful. Like, it's painful to talk about. Like, it's not that I want to shield her from it. Like, I know that it's very important, but I've just, like, it hurts me to read about the Holocaust. And so I know I should read about it. And like when we talked about it the other day, because she's learning about World War II, and we talked about the Holocaust, and she saw like pictures of, when they were rescued, and like they had all their clothes on, so you couldn't even tell that they were like these tiny little toothpick people, because they hadn't eaten in 5 years. But oh my gosh, it's just so horrendous. But like we talked about it, and she's like, at the end, she was like, oh, that's a lot. And I was like, it is a lot, I know. And then she was like, did they do that? Because the picture was just men. And she's like, did they do that to children? And I was like, they did that to everyone. Like, everyone, even children. And she's like, so children died too? And I was like, yeah. And then we had a really difficult experience for a little bit because like it's hard to think about that. It's an awful thing. It's an awful thing that happened. And then like knowing that it happened to children too, like as a child. So it was very difficult for her. But now she wants to learn more, and she wants to know their stories, and I support that. It hurts me to read about it. And I know she's a sensitive little cherub from heaven, so I don't want her to be sad, but sometimes it's good to be sad. When it comes to history, it's good to be sad because history is usually bad. We've done a lot of bad things in human history. Anyway, you're not here for this talk, and I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have my shaved turkeys, and sorry, she's going to be the brightest star in the universe. That's true. She is. History is how we learn. I agree. All right. So I'm in add-ins, and I am going to make some bingo cards today. Insert bingo template. insert a new bingo table. I think, okay, so when it comes to shape, that's generally the preschool people. So let's do something super easy and let's do 3x3 because I don't want it to be too big. You can even do 2x2. That's fun. Let's do, 3x3. Easy peasy. Insert table. And now we can, press shift so that it adjusts together. Like one square doesn't get bigger than the other. 11, and she is talking about the Holocaust. So smart. November children are the smartest. I'm just saying. Were you born in November? I tell my children that my birthday's every day. So one year I wrote on the calendar every day. I was like, it's mommy's birthday. It's mommy's birthday today, children. All right. So we've got our, all right, we got our thing. I'm going to change it. So we're going to go up to table design and we're going to do, we're going to just mess with things over here. Change this to 3-point. The pen color is black and then do borders, all borders. Where am I? Okay. And then shading, white. And I don't know if we're going to actually have a background here or not. Mine is 11:30 and almost didn't make the cut. Oh man, you almost didn't. This is all in PowerPoint. Yes, this is what I'm in. They say that Canva can do. I mean, okay, so I've done PowerPoint or bingo cards in Canva, and I don't like it. But you can, especially if it's only 3x3. It'll take you a few hours. It won't be that big of a deal. My daughter is, and I can keep up with reading the books before she does. Okay, back to today's lessons. My daughter is today, right? And my birthday was 3 weeks ago. And so we're both Scorpios and we were both born in the year of the dragon because she was born when I was 24. And yeah, so it's chaos in this house. Living with both of us, I imagine. You can't use the bingo generator. Yeah, in Canva. Correct. Yes. This is a PowerPoint tool, but I was reading something about, I'm not even going to say it out loud, actually, because I don't know. I was reading something and I'm not sure if it's true. So I'm not going to say a single thing about it. Let's make some words. So let's come over here. Goodness gracious. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited today. Today's such an exciting day. Bingo. Oops. And then we're going to make this bigger and centered and not century Gothic because boring. All right. I'm just kidding. Canva does have a bingo generator. I have not used that yet. So this is going to be bingo. But I'm going to also write, let's just duplicate this. Duplicate and write Thanksgiving. Stop it. Shapes. And then obviously this is going to be a lot smaller. I mean, is it obvious? Who knows? Thanksgiving shapes. We're going to put this here. We're going to pull this up here. Oh, just do it. All right. Bingo. Thanksgiving shapes. And we're going to make you just a little bit smaller. Put you right here. And then I just like this font these days. What is the font that I've been using lately with, I cannot remember, Honeycomb? I do like Honeycomb. And then this could be KA Weekdays. I do like those two fonts. And if you're in the membership, I link to them literally everywhere because they're my favorite. KA Weekdays. And then you could just make this bigger. It's actually still free on Teachers Pay Teachers, so you can go and grab them. It's KA fonts. So she's like Caitlin Albany, or I think that's how you say it. Do you ever use the 2D shapes in your bingo games? I do. You're talking about these shapes? Let's move on. Yes, today we're going to actually make bingo cards with 2D shapes. So what's important to remember about this is, oh yeah, some of them over here are 2D and 3D. I'm just doing 2D shapes. I'm not going to do 3D shapes today. Not today. Let's grab these shapes. Which ones are we going to do? We're going to do the circle and the heart. Maybe skip the heart today. Hexagon, octagon, oval, pentagon, rectangle, rhombus, a semicircle, a square, a star, a trapezoid, and a triangle turkey. And fine, we could do the heart as well. Oh, let's do all of them. Okay. All right. So this is happening. It's happening. I don't care. All right. So we're going to grab all this, all these guys, and then we're going to press shift and ungrab this one. Nope, that's not it. Darn. All right. So what I do is I bring them over here so that they're not on top of, they're not on top of the letters that I'm doing so that I can grab all of them. Okay, there we go. Now, we're going to make it smaller so I can grab everybody. And then we hold shift and we grab one of these corners and just make them smaller. Now, we also need to have an additional table. So you just press that and then you get this additional table on the side. And then we're going to grab, oh, these guys are still too big. Okay. There we go. So here's this guy and this guy. You could be a little bit bigger. I'll allow it. But make sure that they don't go outside of the box that they're in. Because if you do that, then they will not go correctly. We don't want that. And you can also make these different shapes. You don't have to do just these shapes. You can do like this bundle has like turkeys and like macaroni and different things. So you can do that if you'd like, or don't, whatever, it's up to you. I just wanted to do shapes, and I also want to be able to do Thanksgiving. So I want to do the both. Therefore, I'm doing this. I did that the other day and had blank spots in my bingo cards. Exactly. And we don't want that. So I can show you guys what happens. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Okay. So let's say you have all these wonderful things and they're perfect. And let me write my name down here first before I forget. Over here too. I got to go on work. Thank you. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll go over here and we'll change this to Century Gothic. And we'll make it smaller, like 20. And then we'll write my name. So let's do C, F, and a roll. I will end up with two shapes in one box. Yeah, that's the problem that I was having. All right, so we'll just make you too big. Just a little too big. And then we'll create, just so you can see, go over here and do bingo template. Oops, not bingo template, generate bingo cards. And then it'll be like, which one do you want to create? We don't want to keep the center. Nothing here is important. Okay. And we'll do like 3 because I just want to show you what happens. Okay. So it's very quick. Oh, apparently it still does it. Huh. It used to not. It used to just keep it to itself. Maybe it was because I had, hold on, let's see what happens. If I generate bingo cards with this done. So let's do 5. No. Huh. They must have updated it or something. Because it used to be that it would, I mean, we've seen it before. My last one did it wrong. Yeah, so did mine. Like a few months ago. Maybe they fixed it. Maybe it's a new thing that's fixed. That's great. I love that. So you don't have to make sure that it's inside the box. Maybe because it was like sideways. Let's try that. I want to see how to break it because, yeah, I didn't before. Huh. Well, that's great. I love that. It used to not, it used to not be this nice. It used to break every time. Like 3 weeks ago, it would break. And if you don't believe me, you can look at the video from like 3 weeks ago because we did it and it was broken. But anyway, that's great. Oh my gosh, I love that. Let's go back. There we go. Well, now I don't have to worry too much. That's great. I don't know how it would have updated. Woo! Made some money. I don't know how it would have updated like that without me knowing. But I love it. All right. You know what sold this morning that really confused me was a sombrero template. And I was like, it is the middle of November. And it's like, the name of the product is Cinco de Mayo. I was like, this is weird. All right, let's see. Oh, a turkey in disguise. Build a turkey. That's not sold. Yeah, so Cinco de Mayo sombrero template. Maybe people are using the last of their school access because this person purchased it with school access. So maybe that's why. I don't know. But yay. Okay. All right. I was just fixing up some of these edges really quick. And this morning I was like, oh man, this is going to be such a quick, trendy Thursday because I'm going to make bingo cards. It's never quick with me. We know this. All right. So I think everybody looks good. Everybody looks nice and centered. All right. So I'm going to change the colors of this bad boy because who would I be if the colors were the same? I'm going to do backwards. So I'm going to do purple, green, blue. These are such cute colors together. Naturally, because Verified Bilingual, they're like superstars at this. Okay. Gosh, I love this. Okay. I also like to go to format, right click and format shape, and then I go over to text options, and I just put a little outline on there. Not that color, like a black outline, and I usually make it like a 3, so it's just like a cute little outline. There we go. All right, I need some water. Be prepared. I'm going to start hiccuping like I always do. Oh man, this morning I was looking at, or I was writing down. So every morning now, while I'm sipping on my coffee, I write a whole bunch of things that I think would be helpful for you guys. And I've decided that I'm going to make a workbook. And if you know me and you know my courses, I very rarely do workbooks because I'd rather just talk out my feelings. So I wrote out my feelings for a workbook, and I'm really excited about it because I never do a workbook, and I'm excited. It's going to be really good for you guys. All right, so this can be ready, I think. And let's not even do a background. We don't have to do that. Did you know that? We could just not. You love this idea? The idea of a workbook? Oh, I hope it's good, and I hope you love it because I'm always so nervous about doing a workbook. Do that just so that they're all right here. Oops. Shoot. Don't do that. All right. Perfect. There's my bingo things. All right. It's beautiful. Now, we are going to, oh, what am I doing? Not duplicate. Oh, so what I used to do, and if you, and I guess it's not really a thing now because Bingo Generator exists. And if you're going to buy Power Pack, you can also buy Bingo Generator. So like, it's not really a thing. But what I used to do is I used to duplicate this, and I used to just like grab all these guys. Well, and grab all these guys. And sometimes it was really bad. Like sometimes, yeah. All right. So I would just grab all of these, and then I would come up to Power Pack and I would shuffle. And that's how I used to make bingo cards. I'm in a better place now. I have Bingo Generator now. I don't need to do that. But I used to. I used to do it like that. And I feel like Bingo Generator does it better because like when you just shuffle, things kind of get misplaced a little bit. Not misplaced, but like this one is barely touching, but this one is down further than this one is. So if we did that, then this would go. You just have to fix things more frequently. So that was back in the day before Bingo Generator existed. And then I talked to Bjorn about it, and he's like, I really think you should give Bingo Generator a try. And I was like, I don't know. That doesn't sound like my jam. And then, yeah, it is very much my jam. So, all right, let's go over to add-ins. Actually, let's save first. Let's save as this PC Christmas, except it's Thanksgiving. Let's go back to Thanksgiving. This is just what I have open. And I'm going to do Thanksgiving shapes bingo cards. Look, I have costume bingo card. Like, I have no short supply of bingo cards. Beth and April. Did I even post that, though? Like, self. What's going on here? Product listings. No, I didn't even list it. Gosh. If I could list like 100% of the things that I make, could you imagine? I'd be a bajillionaire, like 100% bajillionaire. All right. But that's okay. Future Beth. All right. So generate bingo cards. So we have one. Let's make another 33. Okay. And then that's it. I just spent the last 42 minutes talking, 40 minutes because I was 2 minutes late. I talked for 40 minutes about literally anything possible besides bingo cards. And we still ended up making them in 40 minutes. And so that's that. There you go. And if you find that you did something wrong, like if it didn't do it correctly, which apparently that's not a thing anymore, but back in my day it used to be, you could just press undo and do it again. It took not very long. All right. So that's that. Now, what I like to do with these is I like to duplicate that first page, and then I make calling cards. So actually, let me see what I did with open. I did something recently with bingo cards that was it this one? I didn't write the shape names underneath them, but I did this with this last time when we made this. I added, which was 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really love bingo cards. I just really love bingo. But what I did was I did an alphabetical call list and a random calling list so that they could use these if they wanted to, but they could also just have a list. And then we'd added these. Yeah, easy peasy. So let me put this over here so I can look back. And again, I use Barefoot and Bilingual because I'm obsessed with them. All right. Oh, man. All right. So this is page 1. Yeah. All right. So we're going to come over here and delete all this good stuff. And then we're going to delete this, backspace, and grab this and backspace. And then I'm going to grab all these other guys. Just move them over here. Grab you guys, move you over here. All right. And then we're going to grab this whole thing and hold shift. Actually, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the middle. In the middle. Make it bigger. And then I'll pull this up. I'll pull this down. And I'll put this name. Where did I put it over here? I put it on this one. It doesn't matter. And so here we will grab all these guys and hold the control key and the shift key, I guess, to make them bigger. Then that guy's perfect. This guy's perfect. Put them up a little bit so that you can put the name of them underneath if you want. And then we can just duplicate. Put this underneath. And make it an easy font to read, like Century Gothic is a good Old Faithful. And just write, what shape is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, pentagon. Just write pentagon and make it smaller. Okay, so you can make another one of these. Okay, so you're like 0.25 would be like here. That looks wrong. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It does not have to be specific or like super on point. There we go. Grab these, duplicate. See, these aren't even. So if we go up to shape format, or it doesn't, it could still be on the home, but you go to arrange and align, and then you like align to the top to make them the same. And then these two, arrange, align to the top. I feel like the majority of what I do when I'm creating printables is just like aligning things. All right, so this is a parallelogram. Parallelogram. Right. Let me just get this out and make sure I'm spelling things correctly before I embarrass myself, because I will embarrass myself. Okay. Okay. That is spelled correctly, in case you were wondering. All right. Oops. Huh. So if you're at the end and you make the font smaller, it's not going to change anything. So you have to grab like the edge of it so that you grab the whole thing and press down to make it smaller. All right. Now I'll make you down here. And we can just grab this again and arrange, align, middle, in the middle. My son used to say when he was a cute little boy. It's an octagon, right? Octagon. All right. Now we duplicate. I love that I'm just like sitting here chit-chatting with myself and you guys are just like, oh yeah, that's totally normal. It's fine. Just do a different one, like whatever. Whatever. All right. So we'll grab these guys, put them here, make them bigger. All right, so we got the square. I'm gonna change this. Because this is a trapezoid and this is a semicircle. So semicircle is just a bigger word. So I'm going to put it over here where I already have a smaller. All right. Semicircle. Oh, but it already fits. Isn't that great and beautiful? Let's see. Okay. Then we're going to arrange, align, top. And then you, just adorable. Square. This is like a trapezoid. There we go. And then duplicate and delete these guys. Grab these guys. Hold shift, make them bigger. And look at you, you're so cute, little circle. Oh, so cute. Need to change the star. Star. What's wrong with the star? Oh, I was like, what's wrong with him? Good catch. Star. I was like, he's beautiful. What's wrong with him? It's my brain. The brain is very fun. Oh, my Friday tomorrow is not going to be fun, and I'm very sad about it. My husband has to work on Fun Friday. I'm like, this is malarkey. I'm going to switch these. Sure to the actually. Oh, yes, ma'am. Do that. Perfect. Okay. Grab you. There we go. Yeah. So I have feelings about my rectangle, about my tomorrow, because it's not going to be Fun Friday. Triangle. What did we decide? We decided this is a rhombus. But I'm also going to leave him here for. No, that's a bad idea. No. Nope. Never mind. I lied. I lied right to your face, and I'm sorry I did that, but it had to be done. All right. There we go. There we go. I'll do this. Oh, you're too big. Oh my goodness, you guys are too big. You're just too big. Too big. All right. So for this one, this is what we do. These are shenanigans. Shenanigans are going to happen. So just be aware. Okay. Table design. Board. You're being obnoxious, Anchovy. You're going to need to simmer that down. You're going to need to simmer that down. I am live. Oh my gosh. She just had the biggest, nastiest burp I've ever heard. Okay. So if we go to pen color and we do just like white, or you know what? We don't even have to do that. We could just do like borders and then no borders, just on, oh gosh. Oh, stop it. Okay. Gosh. If we just like grab this one, right? Got this one, and we go to borders, and we just undo the borders. This is fun, right? So we do bottom border, it's gone. And then we come over here, and we do this side border, it's gone. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, you look a little more professional. Look at you. Look at you. Congratulations. Anyway, I'm going to make these smaller now so they don't look so ridiculous. All right. So this is an oval. But you would definitely look ridiculous if you were still calling that star a pentagon. So good catch there. Now this is an octagon. What? I called something else an octagon. That's not a, it's because it's not an octagon. It's not an octagon, Beth. It's a hexagon. Oh my gosh. Let's just pretend I didn't say that. Just pretend. Hexagon. It's a hexagon. It's been hexagon the whole time. It's fine. Just ignore that. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Crescent. Croissant. Croissant. All right. I moved this. That's what happened. I was like, oh my gosh. This has been off center this whole time. It's not. It's not. All right. Whew. Okay. So crisis averted. I'm just gonna grab this. Just gonna copy. You know what? I'm just gonna copy the whole thing. Hold on. Doop, doop, copy. Paste. All right. So for this one, you can put you can put like a border if you want around. I'm not obviously doing that, but you can if you want. It'll make it look nice. I guess we could for this one because it'll be different. But I'm going to change this to say bingo Thanksgiving shapes. So I'm just going to grab these two, copy. I'm going to come back up here to where I have this. And I'm just going to delete these two. Goodbye. What's that? Oh, I have that. Oh. And then we'll go here and paste. I will be going to the store today. Yeah, because I have to go to Target. And I have to buy wrapping paper because I'm going to wrap all my kids' gifts. Because, it'll be fun. It will be fun. All right. Tiny bingo. Alphabetical calling list, random calling list. So in alphabetical order. All right. So this is easy. Ready? So what we're going to do. I don't know why it went over here. I did that. I have been wrapping. Come here. I like it better without the W. But I'm wrapping birthday presents, not Christmas presents. And all of my Christmas presents that I've purchased for my children are just like hiding behind things. Like they're all in my. I hope my daughter never sees this, but all of her presents are in my closet. They're just like directly behind something else. Like I got this big box of Target birds. First of all, I love that for myself. And I just like put her presents like behind the giant box. And I'm like, oh, we can't decorate yet. And then like there's another one that's like behind my dirty clothes basket. There's another one that's in a box that's just not wrapped. And it's just in the middle of the floor because she doesn't, it was from Amazon. So she doesn't know what it was. Anyway, all right. So alphabetical calling list. You just come over here and you just put it in alphabetical order. Bada bing, bada boom. And then you just write that. All right. So where's the dog? Where's the dog? All right. So circle. Where am I? All right. Crescent. Heart. Hexagon. Octagon. Octagon. Oval. Parallelogram. Pentagon. Mine are all in the closet, so I have to start wrapping. Yeah, me too. Yeah. And I don't have any like wrapping paper for like birthdays. Rhombos. So I go to the store and get that. And I have to go to the store and buy that stupid unicorn. It's not stupid. It's really cute. She's going to love it. It's going to be the best day of her life. Trapezoid. Triangle. All right. So that's 15. Is that how many there are? There are. Okay. All right. Now we can do random by starting with semicircle. Rectangle. Crescent. Trapezoid. Heart. Circle. Square. Parallelogram. Oval. Triangle. Star. Okay, who are you missing now? Circle, crescent. Where's the crescent? Yeah, there it is. Heart. Hexagon. Pentagon. Rhombus. Octagon. Octagon. Is that all of them? All right, let's see. Circle, crescent, heart, hexagon, octagon, oval, parallelogram, pentagon, rectangle, rhombus, semicircle, square, star, trapezoid, and triangle. Okay. You always make sure. Always make sure you have everything. So even when you think you know what you're doing, because something I've learned is that very rarely do I actually know what I'm doing. All right. That was funny. Come on. That's funny. Okay. So we're going to just, oh gosh. Gonna come over a little bit. And then maybe we can make this have a outline. I was like, why is that? Okay, there we go. And then shape fill, none, and then shape outline black, and then make it like a 3. And then we will right click and send to back. Da, 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 da. All right, now we will take this Thanksgiving shapes, put it down here, bingo, put it over here. And then we'll take my name and put it up here, and bada bang, bada boom, bingo, bango, dishes are done. All right. So what now? We have to do the things that go on top, the daubers, if you will. So we come over here and this is what we're going to do. So we're going to come to like just a random one. Doesn't matter. Make a shape. Make a circle. So hold the shift and make a circle. Why didn't it make it like an actual circle? Whatever. All right. So apparently shift does not matter. So we'll come over here to width and we'll just make it round. All right. Now we grab this, copy, delete. Come over here. And we'll just do slide right here. And we'll just delete this, paste, make this into whatever we want. Because we're in charge here. Doesn't matter. You can make it have no line or have a solid line that's black and make it a 3-point line. And then make the inside of the shape like one of the colors that we were doing. You could do that. That's an idea. Duplicate. And then arrange line tall. And duplicate here. And then duplicate here. Bada bing, bada boom. And then just make them different colors if you want. Or you don't have to. It's up to you. This is your thing. Do what you want. Live your life, girl. Girl. Do what you want. Or guy. Whatever. I just call everybody girl. I just my kids. So I have 3 sons. I'm sorry, 3 children. There we go. 2 of them are sons. 2 boys. 1 lady friend. And I always just say I call them all the genders, like as a threesome. I call them all the same thing, like ladies or dudes or dude bro or lady friend, or like I call them all the same. And then no matter what, someone's upset, and it's just perfect for me. It's just perfect. Girl. He's like, I'm not a girl. And then if you ever watched the new Matilda, like the dad is always like talking about her like she's his son, and she's always like, I'm a girl. So now my kids do that. They're always like, I'm a girl. Sometimes I'll be like, bro, to like Joshua, and he'll be like, I'm a girl. And then we all laugh because it's very funny. We have a very funny life. Very funny life. All right. So we have Thanksgiving lacing cards right here. We have this Turkey in Disguise game, which is one of my best sellers. So I'm going to keep that there. Pumpkin writing centers and pumpkin color by numbers. Bada bing, bada boom. Bingo, bango. Dishes are done. So we could be done with this product. Now, is there something else I should put on here? No. So this is where I do flat pack. So what I do is I have this whole page. I always move this for some reason because it upsets me that it's like there. So I just put it here. So I go over to this flat pack screen, and it'll be like, I can make all these different things. Cool. So I have some things over here that are linked. And what I do is I make sure that all of them are do not flatten. So you can actually grab all of them at the same time and make sure they're do not flatten. See this little check mark right here? And then you can grab all of these and make sure they are do not flatten. But if you use my template, then it's already like that. If you have flat pack, if you don't have flat pack, I guess it wouldn't do that. But I have it set up that way for you. I'm going to move this because it's driving me insane. Okay, there we go. And this one. Where are my lines? Aren't they supposed to go off the screen too? Something changed with my things. I don't like it. I just feel like there should be more things. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going now. All right, so so when you flatten and you make sure you don't flatten these things, for example, then when people click on it, they can get to where they're going. Like this, these are all barefoot and bilingual, so I make sure that I have them to obey their terms of use, because you have to obey everyone's terms of use when you use when you use their product, as hey, thank you for letting me, or for making this amazing product. You can find their terms of use usually inside their product. So this is the inside of this turkey shapes from Barefoot and Bilingual. You just double click it and it's right here. She has she's got her circle logo, she's got deals, and then she's got terms of use. So you can double click that and look at it if that's your jam, if you haven't looked at it in a while, but I look at her terms of use literally all the time. So you can use these graphics commercially. Credit is not required, but I'm always grateful for a credit should you wish to include it in products you will sell. A Barefoot and Bilingual icon is included so that you can easily add it to your product. I just always add it because, it wasn't always like that. And most clip artists don't have that it's not required. So technically you do not have to say, I got this from Barefoot and Bilingual, but it is a nice thing to do. And it is like industry standard for products on TPT. So yeah, when you use these graphics for commercial teaching products and free items you give away, please ensure that your documents are flattened in a PDF or protected in a way that can be that they cannot be easily copied or extracted. You may not alter, resell, or share or distribute these as is images in any form. You cannot sell images on their own, and they should be used as part of a body of work, which includes some kind of text. Distributing the images does not, as standalone images in products such as flashcards, is not permitted. Oh, interesting. All right. Distributing them as standalone images is not okay. So we'll make sure we don't do that. They're intended for personal and small commercial use. This does not apply to teaching resources, so you don't have to have this. That's good to know. They retain copyright of all of the images. That's why you said we need to add text, right? Like the words of the shapes. Yes. This is okay because it has like, it's educational. But you should. You can. I would. I did not for this because these are not just standalone. These are, you know what? I will email her and ask her to be sure. That's good. See, this is why we look at the terms of use. Yeah, you do. You say, yeah. So I'll probably add those along the bottom of these, which that's an easy thing to fix. That's an easy thing to fix that you can fix before you even, let's fix it right now. Let's fix it right now. Easy peasy. So delete all the ones that we did, except for this first one. And then we'll just make everybody just a little bit smaller. Just a little bit smaller. Well, some of them don't need to be smaller, but that's okay. They're all going to just be a little bit smaller. And then everybody goes up a little bit, but not too far. Star, I'm looking at you. All right. Maybe I'll just undo this star right here, and then everybody else. Oh, and you. Me too. Okay. There we go. And then we can just put the word underneath. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, that's not a star. What are you? Pentagon. And it's important to me to have children-facing text like this that the children should be reading. Make sure that it is a child-friendly text, like Gothic or Century Gothic is a good one. I like this Stanford biography. It's just personal preference. You don't have to do that. I think Century Gothic is the perfect text, and it would be fine. It's just personal preference. All right, make you a little bit bigger. Pentagon. All right, and then we're going to duplicate this for each one. And this is a parallelogram. Ooh, glad that fit. All right, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hexagon. And then we will grab them all and we will arrange a line top. And then duplicate. We've also, in my house, we've been singing, and I'm telling you this because this song is stuck in my head. You know that song on Pocahontas? It's like, savages, savages. We've been singing that, but instead of savages, we say sandwiches. Every time we make peanut butter sandwiches in the morning. Oh, it's so funny. So, sandwiches, sandwiches. Barely even human. And then my son's like, because they're not. They're sandwiches. Of course they're not human. All right. So I'm not going to be able to show you how to list this. So as always, you can go into the Facebook group, and in the featured image or the featured posts, there is like a whole video about how to list this product and how to make a pretty thing. I'm not going to have time to do it today, unfortunately, because I have to go to the store. And I have a meeting in a few hours. So I want to make sure that I get everything done before then. Actually, I have a meeting in 45 minutes, but I will not be going because I have to buy wrapping paper. So crescent. And then this will be circle. And this will be triangle. And then I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3. Oh, not you, silly. And then duplicate, put these right here. Ooh. All right, so this guy's got to be smaller. That's smaller by. Okay. All right, so you are a rhombus. You are a rectangle. You are a square. And you are a semicircle. You are a trapezoid. You are a star. You're a star, Turkey. You're a star. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, same idea. So look at that. We just had to redo our entire product, right? And check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Generate bingo cards. 33. Okay. And done. Man, that star is real up there, isn't it? Ooh. But it's fine. Everything fits. Everything's good. Is everybody working? They are. Man, that was so fast. And we did it. We're done. Bada bing, bada boom. Good job, everybody. All right. So, and then you just come over here to Flatpak and you flatten everything. Great PDF. And in a second, okay, I was like, and sometime we're going to do that, right? No? Okay, so come over here to products. And then we go over here to preschool printables. I normally actually also, I save it as a, as JPEGs. Products, preschool, autumn, Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving shapes printables. And then you just go over here to JPEGs and they'll save all of them. This might take a little while on my computer because, oh, you know what? My computer restarted itself this morning because it was like, you're going to upload to Windows 11. And I was like, no, I'm not. But it restarted itself this morning. So it's doing good. normally it's sassy. All right, so we go over here to where we just were, Thanksgiving. This one though. And then Thanksgiving shapes bingo. And then you can just say Thanksgiving shapes bingo cards by Beth and April. But I'll be honest, it doesn't even matter because TBT is going to change it. Yours did too? Oh. It's always like, hey, you should update to 11. And every time, like when it first started, my husband was still in, he was finishing up his bachelor's degree. And I was like, we can't update it because what if something changes and then like you can't get your homework done? And then I moved my membership and I was like, we can't update it. What if I can't finish my membership? And then like everything is like, we can't update it. What if I can't do this? So we're just not. All right. So that's that. Saved it all as images. I would put one of these cutie tootie little things up on I show you the whole process. So go go to my Facebook group. And if you're not in my Facebook group, you can go to bethanaverill.com/FB. Check this out. bethanaverill.com/FB, and it'll take you to my Facebook group. I hope nobody has messaged me. Okay, good. All right. And then you just come to one of these featured images, and I have an outline for you that you can do. And I have how to list your printables after you've created them. There we go. How to list your printables after you've created them. Here's a lightning fast process I use. And it's not lightning fast because it's actually 1 hour and 9 minutes. So this is posting on TPT, Etsy, and then your own blog store. Basically, after you create something, this will walk you through if you want a video walkthrough. I made this in June because it was too much for my children to deal with me being away from them for 2 hours every morning. I've been wondering if it did actually update to 11 because it would not let me until it finished. Oh, rude. I've been very persistent about not letting it. So if it just does it by itself and it's like, I've done it, here you go, then obviously it'll be fine. But every time it's ever asked me, I'm like, absolutely not. All right. So that's it from me. I'm going to close this and save it. And there we go. What's this? Oh, the other bingo card that I haven't put on either. Okay. So I'm going to be uploading bingo cards today. So I hope you have a glorious rest of your day. I will be up to my eyeballs in wrapping paper and buying things for my little girl because I love her. I'm going to go to Target right now by myself. And I'm going to buy things for my daughter who I love. And yeah, it's going to be a bad day for my wallet, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Have a great weekend. I will see you in the Facebook group, and I will be working tomorrow. So if you have any questions and you need any help, let me know. I will be here. I will be disgruntled, but I will be here. Have a great weekend. Bye.